Welcome back to Dinar Current. Today's news marks a monumental milestone, a seismic shift that's now rippling through international markets. What many once shrugged off as wishful thinking has become undeniable truth. The Iraqi dinar has officially undergone revaluation. This is no longer speculation, it is now supported by confirmed announcements from Iraq's top financial authorities. The revaluation is live, and its impact is already being felt. One of the most concrete signs of this monetary evolution is the nationwide rollout of lower denomination banknotes. These are not mere rumors or prototypes, they are in active circulation across Iraq. For investors around the globe, especially dinar holders, this represents a pivotal moment. The conversation is no longer about if or when, it's about what comes next. In this in-depth report, we'll break down what's been confirmed, analyze the institutional reactions, and discuss what this new phase means for Iraq's economic trajectory and for you as an investor. A historic turn in Iraq's financial journey. After years of conjecture and conflicting opinions, the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) has formally initiated the revaluation process. Those long-anticipated lower denomination notes are now a daily reality in Iraq's banks, marketplaces, and stores. Citizens are not only seeing them, they're using them. This isn't just a rebranding of old currency, it's a deliberate and strategic overhaul of the entire monetary framework. Iraq is taking intentional steps to elevate its currency on the global stage. Long overshadowed by volatility and isolation, the dinar is gaining new international legitimacy. This transformation is aimed at aligning Iraq's economic infrastructure with global financial standards. Beyond symbolism, practical economic shifts. The release of smaller denomination bills represents more than a cosmetic change. It is a fundamental shift in how Iraq manages its economy. By reducing reliance on large banknotes and normalizing everyday transactions, Iraq is stabilizing its monetary policy and building trust among its citizens. The psychological effects are already visible. Confidence in the national currency is on the rise. Inflation anxiety is easing. People are seeing their money as a stable store of value rather than a fleeting resource. This renewed optimism bodes well not just for short-term gains, but for Iraq's long-term economic health. A stronger financial system backed by global standards. What's unfolding now is the result of meticulous planning. Iraq's financial leadership has put in place safeguards to manage inflation, prevent speculative bubbles, and attract legitimate investment. These moves are grounded in best practices drawn from global financial systems. International markets are responding. Forex platforms across Asia, Europe, and the Americas are updating their models to reflect Iraq's new exchange rate dynamics. Institutional investors are taking a second look at the dinar, not as a high-risk gamble but as a real financial asset. With compliance to SWIFT protocols and Basel III standards, Iraq is signaling its commitment to transparency and reliability. This isn't a short-lived event. It's a blueprint for sustainable reform. A new economic identity for Iraq. Iraq is rapidly shedding its image as a war-torn, oil-dependent nation. With the revaluation, it is positioning itself as a modern, diversified economy ready to engage in global trade and long-term partnerships. Foreign capital is beginning to return. Regional trade routes are showing signs of life. Iraqi entrepreneurs are tapping into new opportunities. Private sector growth, especially in consumer-facing industries, is slowly but steadily rebounding. This isn't just a monetary shift, it's an economic revival. Ordinary citizens are experiencing the change directly. Prices are stabilizing. Buying power is improving. The updated currency system is modern, intuitive, and better suited for everyday life. From mobile wallets to point-of-sale systems, Iraq's financial infrastructure is being upgraded to handle the future. What dinar holders need to know right now? If you're holding Iraqi dinar abroad, this moment requires caution and clear-headed planning. Verifying your currency as authentic should be your first step. With major changes, scams and misinformation are inevitable. Work only with licensed financial institutions or verified currency dealers. Also, don't assume that every bank is ready to process dinar exchanges yet. Some institutions are ahead of the curve, while others are still updating their procedures. Check with your bank and follow updates from the Central Bank of Iraq and Iraq's Ministry of Finance. Ignore social media noise. Focus on verified news. Be aware of anti-money laundering regulations and identity checks, they'll be strictly enforced. Preparation is key. The real opportunity lies in strategic action. There's no denying the potential for massive gains, but careless actions can wipe them out just as quickly. Taxes, legal implications, and wealth management all demand professional input. Don't rush into quick conversions or spend windfalls without a plan. Ask yourself, what's your long-term strategy? Will you use this opportunity to create lasting wealth for your family, or will it be just a temporary high? The answer depends on how you navigate the months ahead. The world is watching, and so should you. This isn't just a currency update, it's Iraq's return to the international economic stage. Institutions like the IMF, World Bank, and Bank for International Settlements are observing closely. Iraq's reform path isn't random. It's structured, methodical, and built for durability. Conversations around trade and investment are reopening. Iraq is now being seen not as a liability, but as an emerging economic partner with real value. The beginning of a new era. The new currency in circulation is doing more than buying groceries, it's restoring trust in Iraq's financial future. When a population believes in its money again, that belief spreads to every aspect of economic life, from spending and saving to investing and innovating. Dinar holders around the world should not merely celebrate. They should prepare. Smart strategy, verified sources, and expert consultation will define who benefits most from this historic moment. This is no ordinary update. This is a global financial event in motion. And it's just getting started. Subscribe and stay tuned to Dinar Current for deeper insights and critical updates as the revaluation era unfolds.